So some of these activities are going to focus on the letters that they're learning. So maybe they are creating the letters with some toys or toy cars, even maybe their siblings, they can figure out how to create a letter with siblings. And others are going to reinforce a biblical concept that they're learning about. And so one of my favorite ones comes from early on in the course as they're talking about creation and the fall and how sin really affected the world and the consequences of sin. And so what you can do is you give the student a piece of clean white printer paper and then paint their hands and ask them to touch the paper. And so once they've gotten their handprints on the paper, then say, oh no, our paper is all messy. Can you remove the paint? And so the student all of a sudden gets a little look of panic in their eyes as they start to rub away at the paint and see if they can pick it up. And at that point, they're adding more paint now. There's paint all over the page. The page has gotten crinkly. Sometimes it even gets torn. And as they realize that there's now nothing that they can do to remove the paint from their page, it becomes a really great conversation starter for how sin also changed the world. And it was something that there's nothing that we can do in and of ourselves to take away our sin, to change things, to put things back the way they were. And that is why we needed God to come pay the price of sin. And that just becomes a really beautiful illustration for the young students that only God could rescue us. And so that sets the stage for the rest of the course as they're learning to follow the gospel message through.